right, George?
Yeah. Swell.
Joe and Tanya really know how to make their guests feel at home.
Yeah, they are quite the entertainers.
Oh,
What?
what?
I still can't hear you.
I said, you think we're gonna do it tonight?
Oh, dang. Is it Sunday already?
Don't be stupid.
No, fooling around is my favorite thing in the whole wide world. With you, obviously.
That's better.
I mean...
Thought you might have met with, I don't know, Anne Hathaway maybe.
Fooling around with you is my raison d'etre. You are as beautiful as the day I first laid eyes on you.
To you.
Who's being stupid now? You are irresistible to even the most objective, naked observer's eye. No qualifications necessary.
So we are doing it tonight?
We are not.
Oh.
Despite your utter hotness and my willing spirit, my weak flesh, as you know, hiked Stormcastle this morning.
Are you sore?
A little bit. Yeah. Plus my stomach's acting up.
Honey, when Joe said make yourself at home, I don't think he meant polish off his nachos.
Yeah, Joe makes some tasty nachos.
Indeed he does, but you're 52. Nachos at 9 o'clock have consequences now.
Oh, pshaw.
Don't pshaw me, George. You're not a kid anymore. You can't treat your body like you did when you were a teenager.
Again, I say pshaw. The 50? It's the new 30.
30?
40, whatever.
Is it now?
That's what they say.
They, huh? Did they eat a third helping of nachos an hour before bed?
Mary, will you forget about the nachos?
I would love to, dear, but if history is any guide, even if I do my best to forget about them, in about 3 hours, you will be reminding me.
Can we please put the nachos behind us?
Exactly. That's my fear. Will you at least take the Prilosec next time I offer it before we go out?
Mary, will you just stop with the food and the drugs? Besides, that's not really what's bugging me tonight.
What is?
You know, Joe getting that promotion ahead of me really stings.
Yeah, you worked really hard for that job.
Well, Joe's a great guy, don't get me wrong, but I am demonstrably smarter than he is, and he's got way more experience.
I know.
I guess it's time I just faced the fact that it is my age holding me back right now.
That is nonsense.
You ever see that movie Cocoon?
Non sequitur much?
No, it's relevant. Hear me out. You know those geezers shuffling around in that movie?
What about them?
Well, they were our age, Mary. You remember Red Fox? This guy. Remember that? Oh, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey. That Red Fox was 52 on that show. Archie and Edith, 52. That old curmudgeon Mr. Roper, 53. And Estelle Getty.
Who the heck is Estelle Getty?
Oh, the short, the little brazen one on Golden Girls. She's only 62.
How do you know that?
62, Mary.
Why do you know that?
Oh, just remember it walked her on that show. Just a hop, skip, and a jump from Valhalla itself. She was our age.
You're 52.
Almost our age, then.
Your age, George. I'm still in my 40s.
Oh, not my point, first of all. And second of all...
You want to be very careful about the next words that come out of your mouth, Fred Sanford.
The point is, I don't want to be these guys. I don't feel like these guys. I don't look like these guys. I don't think. I'm just not these guys.
Yeah. Hey, here's an idea. Have you tried, I don't know, being you?
We're not these people, Mary. You know what I want? I'll show you. Check out what I got at the thrift store the other day.
I hate every word in that sentence.
No. Trust me, you are gonna love this. Check it out.
What the heck is that?
Mary, I present to you the Georges.
The what?
The Georges. You know, it's like me.
Georges.
Yeah, you got Clooney, Foreman, Takei, and Carlin.
Yeah, I know who they are. Why are they in our bedroom?
Look, you don't have a thrift store like over by Lowe's.
What, Goodwill?
Yeah, it's called something else now. That's not important. I was poking around there the other day, and I saw this beauty on the shelf, and it just spoke to me.
It spoke, huh? Like, spoke?
Oh, don't be silly.
George, look at what you're holding right there. And hands up, who thinks I'm the silly one?
Look, you got Clooney here, still the very definition of dashing.
If you don't include Batman.
Well, obviously, if you don't include Batman.
Oh my God, that suit with the
right. Yeah, I know, right? No, I'm not talking about Batman Clooney. I'm talking about Danny Ocean Clooney, Matt Kowalski Clooney.
Sure.
Right? And you got Carlin here, wit, bold, and biting through to the end. Foreman's athleticism. These guys knew how to march into their arms guns a-blazing. Sulu.
And Sulu.
20 years ago, this guy put the sex in sexagenarian. I defy you to find anyone of any age more comfortable with who he is.
You know, there's other yardsticks out there besides this, I really want you to hear the love in what I'm saying. This bizarre celebrity George scale you fabricated in your head to measure yourself against.
Oh, that's not what's going on here.
Couldn't you just buy a Corvette like other guys?
Mary, this is Montana. I think you mean a Ford F-350. But I hear you. I guess it does sound a little silly when you say it out loud. But still, if you... You're right. Look, I'm glad you had a good time tonight.
I'm sorry, honey. I don't mean to trivialize how you're feeling right now. It's late, and you have a full day of worrying ahead of you tomorrow. Let's get some rest. We can revisit this in the morning.
You're right.
Of course I am. We'll get up early. We'll go downtown. We'll wait an hour and a half in line at brunch and at Jam. And then we'll have a nice, existentially angsty meal.
Sounds great. And then...
What?
Tomorrow is Sunday.
Oh, pshaw. Oh. George, honey, put the phone away. You know what keeps us both up.
All right, okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you can all take your seats. Welcome. We will now commence the closing plenary session of the Montana DNC, the Montana Dental Novogaine Conglomerate. Thank you all for coming. Some of you from as far away as Whitefish. Looking at you, Henry. And more importantly, thank you for all the support you lend our industry, providing vital oral numbing agents to dental professionals statewide and twice a year Pocatello. I know you've been eagerly awaiting to hear from our next and final speaker of the conference. George is a valued and trusted member of our community. For 30 years, he has been tirelessly working to expand and strengthen that community, opening markets, building bridges, and numbing jaws, gums, teeth, and the occasional sinus without complaint. He is the author of the recently published best-selling memoir, My Novocaine Life. No pain, no pain. And here he is now to share its remarkable insights with you. I give you George. Oh.
My teeth.
Your what?
My teeth. Good crap.
Oh, honey, were you having a bad dream?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I still think your youthful self is totally immune to 9 o'clock nachos?
Mary, please.
But that Prilosec sounded pretty good right now, huh?
Yes, very funny.
You know, I read in People magazine, George Foreman has never had a single nacho chip after 5:30 p.m.
Mary.
In his whole life, George, his entire life.
Mary.
Why can't you be more like him?
Mary, can we please just go back to sleep?
George, honey, phone.
Here we are, the moment we've all been waiting for. After 3 exciting weeks of knockdown, drag-out tournament play, we've arrived at the final match of the World Pickleball Championships. Are you as excited as I am, Jim?
I sure am, Jane. We've seen some top-rate pickleball throughout the postseason, and I know today's match, the culmination of some seriously aggressive play by Cuthbert of Wales and our own George, will not disappoint. Let's go to our field reporter, Miss Sylvania Malatesta.
Thanks, Jim. Thanks, Jane. Jorge, this is your first appearance at the World Pickleball Championship Finals. You've been working towards this goal your entire life. My question for you is the same innocuous, tiresome question that I'm obligated to ask every single athlete that I'm forced to interview before and after every single match. How do you feel right now?
Well, you know, Suna.
Sueña.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Swina?
Sueña.
Swenya.
Sí.
Thanks, Swenya, for the great question. I feel that if I hit the ball hard enough a sufficient number of times, to the extent that my opponent is unable to return the ball, and if my opponent...
Cuthbert.
Yes, Cuthbert? If Cuthbert can hit the ball back to me, and I can hit it back fast enough and hard enough that he's unable to return the ball, then I shall come out victorious, God willing.
There's a lot riding on this for you personally. Isn't that right?
There is, Swenya. There is?
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The emotion, heartache, and sweat. That is old people tennis. Back to you, Jim and Jane. Well done, Sueña. Thank you. And now let's turn our attention to center court, where Cuthbert of Wales is entering commandingly.
Like he owns the place.
Like he owns the frickin' place. There he is, pulling out his racket like a sword wielded by one of King Arthur's knights, while George sets himself up on the opposite side of the net. Oh, the tension is so thick right now, Jim.
It sure is, Jane. You can cut it with a knife.
And here we go. Cuthbert tosses that ridiculously large ball into the air and swings hard. How will George respond?
Look at that spin. I said, look at that spin.
Yes, that is quite the spin. But, of course, as you know, Jim, George is internationally renowned for his serve returning prowess.
No slouch, this George.
No slouch indeed. If anyone can return such a deadly serve, it's George.
What the hell? Come on, man, what the hell?
What's the matter now?
My racket. I can't
What do
move
you-
my racket.
Oh, George, wake up.
No, I got this. Wait, Jim, Jane,
George.
Swena.
Sueña!
Swenya.
Miércoles, ¿por qué es esto tan difícil?
Wayne. George, wake up.
Oh, jeez. Seems so real.
You're starting to worry me. You want to make some tea?
No tea, Mary. Let's just go back to sleep.
You want to talk about it?
Nothing to talk about it. Nachos, am I right? Flipping nachos.
Well, if you're really okay.
No more nachos after 8 p.m. I cross my plaque and crust is hard.
Okay, so good night. Again.
I mean,
I'll make some tea.
I just can't get that stupid promotion out of my head. That's not the only thing either. That's just one slice of my anxiety cake.
Why is there a tooth? Oh, a tooth on the floor.
I guess I've just been feeling uncertain about life in general. You know, I've been at this adulting thing for 30 years, and I don't feel like I've really accomplished anything real.
Is this a human tooth?
I mean, our parents never had to deal with anything like this. They seemed content.
George, did you lose a tooth?
Day in, day out, get up, go to work, come home. 30 years.
dog tooth, maybe? Or a raccoon? It's a little big to be a raccoon, but at least that would explain things in a way that doesn't make me an extra in a Stephen King movie.
The George just never had to deal with any crap like this, did you guys?
Maybe it fell out of the attic? Maybe I did hear scratching up there.
I mean, 30 years, running at full speed, and all I have to show for it is a big bag of cynicism and a 4.5-month Wordle streak.
Hello?
Oh, no, you know what I mean, babe.
Do I?
You're my one constant. You're the only thing in this whole journey that's made any consistent sense.
Don't you forget it. What did you dream about?
Pickleball.
Pickleball? Like old people tennis?
No, it's old people tennis.
Have you ever played pickleball before?
I have never even seen a pickleball game in real life, but you hear all about it these days, right?
There's that E-Trade commercial with the babies.
And I read the other day that Vince Vaughn, of all people, just bought a pickleball team, like last week. Google it.
Who had that on their 2024 bingo card?
You know, he's 54, you know.
Whatever. You know, there's a perfectly good treadmill gathering dust in the spare bedroom if you're feeling a subconscious drive to be more active.
Oh, that's not it. And besides, Mary, where would we hang our towels, right? And our sweaters?
George.
You know, answer me that, Mary. Think of the linen. So, Georges, do you have any insights on this?
I thought you said they didn't speak to you.
What? You want me to what? Dude, that's disgusting. No, wait, no, stop. One at a time. Oh, quit your worrying. I'm only farting around.
Oh.
Forget about the tea, Mary. Let's just go back to sleep.
It's right here, but you're not getting it.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall thine doth giveth thus watermelon to thee, fair Clara Barton? Thus giveth thine shamalama anon.
What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose would by any other name smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
Screw it!
I got this. I take thee at thy word.
What now?
Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou, that thus bescreened in night, so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either be dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, wherefore?
Now, class, please turn your textbooks to page 108.
Mr. George, is this going to be on the test?
Yes, it's going to be on the test.
Because last week you said that the Cold War wasn't going to be on the test, and then you put it on the test, Mr. George.
I absolutely did not say that the Cold War, of all things, was not going to be on the test of 20th century American history.
But you said...
It will be on this week's test as well. So, page 108. In the 1980s, time, history, am I right? Miguel Gorbachev, with the patch. He said, Mr. Reagan, tear down that. All right, that's it. Enough already. Wake up, damn it. What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh, I'm still dreaming, right?
No more dreams. We've had as much as we can take here. Seriously, dude, what the hell is wrong with you?
Oh, whoa. There's a lot to absorb right now.
George? Oh, not again.
Oh. Ah! Mary.
George!
Mary, it's okay.
George!
Yeah, no. This is just Dream George. Dream George, this is Mary.
I know who she is. Hello, Mary. So sorry about all this.
What the heck is a dream, George? And who is that woman over there?
Hey, Mayor.
Oh, her, I don't know.
Oh, don't worry about me, Mary. I'm just a plot device in your husband's subconscious.
What? Don't talk like that. You are a vital part of this entire ecosystem. And I, for one, don't know what I would do without you.
Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you.
Now,
Still don't have a name, though.
what?
Still says Dream Woman in the program.
Look, I don't...
I'm just saying, George.
No, Mary, there's a strong possibility that I'm still dreaming right now, so I'm just gonna need you to go along with this.
Well, it wouldn't be the weirdest Saturday night you've ever subjected me to.
You got a lot of nerve busting out of there and getting all up on my grill. You, sir, are just the end product of a plate of nachos.
No, this is not about the nachos. I'm out here trying to give a speech, trying to play pickleball, trying to teach a class, and you're making it nearly impossible and really, really annoying for me to do what I need to do.
Oh, really? I don't recall you ever complaining about those Anne Hathaway dreams.
Excuse me?
Oh, Anne. Irrelevant. And besides, a biannual movie starring council.
Biennial.
What?
Every 2 years.
What are you talking about?
It's true. Biannual is twice a year. Biennial every 2 years.
Whatever.
Just saying, George.
And believe me, we're going to talk about this later.
Fine. A biennial movie star encounter is hardly adequate compensation for the nightly grind of missing teeth, lost luggage, ever-receding ocean water, and...
No, don't say it.
And...
Please don't say it.
Say what?
Ugh, it's bad enough when it happens. Do we have to talk about it?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
soiled toilets.
What are you yelling at me for? Like I have some sort of control over this?
You absolutely have control over this.
Absolutely not. In fact, I've been doing some reading on this very thing. I found this study online that says...
Look, enough of the damn phone already.
Oh! Dude, that was harsh.
Oh my god. I've been wanting to do that for years.
Was that a Galaxy S23?
Does it matter?
Those things are pricey.
It had to be done.
But phones are sacred.
Look, you can start by quit your worrying about stupid crap.
Oh, but that's not fair.
Stop trying to be the guy you were trying to be 20 years ago. Guess what? You ain't him.
That's exactly what I've been saying.
You were never going to be him. And as long as the Honesty Express has this layover in Truth Town, you never even wanted to be that guy.
Wow, that's an insight.
I know, right? Mind blown.
Not that you ever clearly defined him enough to even achieve him.
Oh man, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
But...
And no more appealing to
Mount George more?
right, no more appealing to Mount George more. Look, George, you know damn well that these guys employ teams of PR drones to boost that persona. Those personas you crave so badly.
Been saying that too, but does he listen to me?
Second, you do realize that this is 4 different dudes? 4 completely separate individuals.
And we know that you have Soros, R.R. Martin, Washington, and Michael tucked away in the back of your mind as well.
What about Lucas?
Yep, and Harrison.
And O'Dowd. Don't forget about O'Dowd.
O'Dowd? Who's George O'Dowd?
It's Boy George's real name.
Ladies,
What do you know?
ladies, focus.
Oh, King George III.
Yes.
You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me.
Are you guys done?
Da 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 yeah.
George Eliot.
Nice. Take that Bechdel test.
Now we're done.
Look, George, you're having trouble enough maintaining one persona. Hell, we're all having trouble maintaining a single persona. Why do you insist on glomming on 4 more? It's time to wake up, George.
Oh, not the Georges.
It's time. You have everything you need right here and now. You have a beautiful, intelligent, witty wife over there who loves you.
Oh, George, can we keep them?
And you've squandered much of the past 20 years chasing after the unachievable. Do you really want to spend the next 20 bang your head against that wall?
But I don't see it that way.
Look, I know you don't see it like that. But you haven't spent decades standing in front of a classroom naked.
Or trying to drive a car from the back seat in the snow with your eyes closed. Huh, that one always scares the bejesus out of me.
That sounds awful.
Which is why we have to do this.
Oh, not the Georges.
The power of George compels you.
The power of George compels you.
The
power of George. A bit much?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
The power of George compels you.
The power of George compels you.
It's for your own good, George. It's for all our own good. So, what is your name anyway?
You can call me Anne.
Yay.
Now just give you.
Ha-ha!
Thank you so much for coming.